Hello, and here we are back on F1 2014 for Season 3 of the F1 2014 THL League. And once again, we are in the Pro Division. I am actually adminning this league as of now. I've decided to actually restart this league, considering it is the league which introduced me to league racing all the way back at the beginning of 2017 now. And of course, F1 2014 has been my favourite game of all of the games, so I just thought it would be good to start up this league again. I think this field is as strong as it's ever been. I mean, we've got Hakkinen, who's probably about 2 seconds clear of everyone else. We've also got Andy, last season's champion, Matt, who's also was really dominant last season, and Saga Nico as well, who in the only race he raced in season 1 in the Pro Division, he completely tranced everyone, only to disconnect 2 laps before the end. So I've got my work cut out in this league if I want to actually do well, considering I have been playing on lots of the modern games recently. So yeah, you can see again, setting is 27-0, which isn't actually a bad time in itself, but when you're in the lobby full of some of the fastest people, it's definitely not good enough. But you can see as well, I'm sort of caught in a bit of traffic, which is sort of going to hinder my lap a bit. But still, we are still going to improve slightly on this lap, but still nowhere near the likes of Hakkinen and the rest. I mean, qualifying 8th out of 13th. Qualifying is not normally my forte, but I would like to say I'm a bit stronger than that at this game. But it's just a testament to the sort of calibre we have in this field. So yeah, just only going a bit faster, but that was only enough for P8 in the end. Actually able to beat Patrick 913, which is quite good, because he was actually dominant in the amateur league in season 1 after Ceridius left. So yeah, he's a really fast racer as well. So that was quite good there. But you can see Hakkinen 9/10 clear of everyone else, and Saganico in second. So those two looking really dominant as always. Pucci Head and myself a bit out of our league in this league, starting towards the back. Even so, here we are now. We're about to start my first race on F1 2014 in God knows how long. It's been so long since I played this game. But here we are now, 5 lights. And away we go for the first race in the Season 3 of the F1 THL 2014 League. And we actually get a really good start. I'm normally good at getting starts in this game, but yeah, you can see we're already trying to get alongside F1 THL question mark. But yeah, we actually get dive bombed by Isaac there, so I've actually lost out a few positions, and I think somebody lost their front wing. Luckily, we don't have any damage, but we've lost 1 position off the line, which isn't too bad, as long as I could sort of stay with the pack. So yeah, here we go now, going into turn 3, and you can see Isaac's missed his braking point. That's nearly what's Andy wide. And look at this, this is Nivek now. Nivek taking advantage of the 3 of us. He's actually gets shoved out a bit by Isaac, as we have a bit of argy-bargy with Andy able to get the position back. So Andy and myself really struggling to get off the line, but yeah, Nivas being really opportunistic and able to get the position on us. So yeah, we still stay in 9th place. Andy slips to 11th now, so he's had a really horrible start, considering he started a few places ahead of us. So here we are now. You can see Saganico's actually had a few issues. I don't know if he's had damage or anything, but he's fallen from 2nd to 8th, and he's actually sort of brake tested us a bit, and that's allowed Patrick to go around our outside. And yeah, now we're already coming under threat from Andy, and it hasn't been the ideal start. We normally get good first laps in this in any league race, to be honest. But this isn't. It was sort of been the first lap to forget as we dropped to 11th, but I knew in a 9 lap race anything can happen, so it's just all about putting your head down and trying to get the best result. I mean, I would have taken points in this league. It's just so competitive this season. But yeah, we're able to get Patrick as Andy dives up his inside. We sort of follow Andy through, but you can see there's actually 2 cars which are sort of parked on the centre of the track. They come together, and that's Patrick taking me and Andy back again, as Andy and I have to take to the grass to avoid. And now we're going to go side by side again. And I think Andy is going to have the traction over us, and he's going to have a slight bit of straight line speed. We're not going to fight it in the lead mix, and we're going to finish lap 1 after only losing 1 position. But it was a very eventful first lap, and it becomes even more eventful as Andy actually goes wide, and we actually are going to regain 8th position. So all in all, we haven't actually lost out as much as we thought. Sort of lost a few positions at the beginning, but sort of reclaimed them back quite quickly, and also we're gaining on the cars ahead quite quickly. Nives beginning to struggle to keep up with the battle for 3rd. He's dropped off quite a bit, and as a result we're going to pounce, but he's actually going to do a cutback on us, and that's really holding us up. And we've got Andy behind us, so we have to be really quick, because I know Andy is really fast. So this time I'm going to go round the outside of Nives. Although he had a really good start, he seems to be struggling for pace compared to the rest of us, so it's pivotal we make this move. And around the outside we go. It gives us the inside for the last corner, and it's going to be a drag race, but this time we are going to be in rich mix, and we are going to inherit the position. So Yeah, we gained 1 position from our starting place, and as is normally the case towards the end, I am normally good in the race. But you can see, again, that was Saganiko off on the right. So, of course, he didn't have a good first lap. He sort of recovered a bit, and now he's sort of dropped off again. So, it was a really tight battle for P3, but it sort of dissipated a bit as Matt and Saganiko made a mistake. And talking about mistakes, Matt's gone slightly wide, and we're going to take the opportunity to overtake Matt. This is reminiscent of what happened last season. Me and Matt were fighting for the win in the first race of the season, which surprised me as much as everything. It was actually my first podium in league racing, and I was able to get it in the end, beating Matt. But this is a different season now, and battling for 5th instead of for 1st. Of course, in that race, in the end, I only got 3rd because I bottled the strategy. But you can see again as well, that's Hayes who's disconnected, and that's actually Pietrek from prior seasons. And this guy was in amateur last season, so he's really made the step up, and he was fighting near the front, so that's really nice to see. And we're going to pull into the pits in lap 14, responding to Matt, who came in 2 laps earlier. So, yeah, we're just trying to protect our P5 right now, even so it might be P4, depending on where if Saganiko can catch up to us, because I know he's got tons of pace. But I think Patrick right now is slightly out of the question. He had just a really good start. So that 4th place should be out of the question. But it's just depending whether he can hold on to 5th place or not. Anyway, we're going to rejoin just ahead of Map. You can see that's the dot. And he's actually going to rejoin really close to us. He's actually going to get a slingshot coming into turn 1. So you have to be really careful as you not get the best exit. Of course, we're having to take a compromised line. And this time we have to actually go defensive. He's going to get a really good run on us. Actually going into lead mix. We're going to try to force him around the outside. We're going to go defensive. We're going to push him quite wide. I mean, it's not like 2018. You can actually do a bit of argy-bargy in this game without fearing spinning out. So, yeah, once again, it was a pivotal defence there, but able to defend my position probably much better than I would in some of the later games. Just having the confidence not to cause a crash. And as soon as I got the position on Matt with the freshened tyres, I was actually beginning to pull on him. So, yeah, I mean, which was really surprising considering he's probably one of the fastest guys on the game still. And I haven't practiced much at all, but he completely dropped off the pace as we make a mistake. But you can see that Saganiko in the pits, and that's going to relinquish us into P4. So, yeah, Saganiko actually came out behind Matt, but quite quickly overtook him on the fresher tyres. Matt completely dropping away from pace, so that's really unlike him. But just testament to show how good the calibre is in this league, considering Matt and Andy, who were the front runners last season, are right at the back. So that is something you don't really hear very often. But yeah, you can see Patrick 10 seconds ahead, so he's sort of out of the question. But you can see we're lapping really consistently, and I was really impressed considering I didn't have much practice going into this, and it's a game I haven't actually played much recently. But it's just, of course, the controller actually is probably just as good, if not better, than the wheel on this game. So that gives me a slight advantage over some of the more recent games. But you can see Saganiko, being Saganiko, he closed us down tremendously quickly. But in the end, it wasn't enough, and we would actually hold on for a P4. Which was, I was really chuffed with that because I wasn't expecting much considering how good everyone was. But yeah, Saganiko really scaring me towards the end. But yeah, I was able just about to hang on to 4th place. So yeah, Häkkinen takes a win by 4 seconds over PL Borgen. So PL Borgen doing really well actually to keep up with Häkkinen, because Häkkinen is just something else. And you can see as well, 3rd place was Patrick, ahead of myself. Saganiko in 5th place. Jacob Son of Isaac's in 6th. And Matt and Andy 7th and 8th, so they really were struggling. And my teammate, unfortunately, I don't think he's anywhere near the pace of people in this league. I mean, there's nothing to do with him not being good. It's just everyone in this league is so fast. So that's going to be it. See you next time, and that should take us to Malaysia.